Got your ass. And we back. Today we have Drew. No. This is the first time I reacted to his channel on stream, but I remember back a couple years ago off stream. I don't know, a couple years, like months. I used to watch this video just like randomly. He's got some cool titles for me, thumbnails, all that. Today, we're reacting to your life as every level of the Illuminati. Now, I know, y'all probably like, yo, Margella, what the fuck is this, bro? What are we watching? I don't want to hear about the Illuminati, bro. I ain't gonna lie. What you don't know will hurt you. I'm gonna tell you that right now. You know how they say what you don't know can't kill you or whatever? What you don't know will hurt you. It will. Imagine not knowing your girl cheating on you. You find out. It hurts you. What you don't know will eventually hurt you. So let's go. Your life as every level of the Illuminati.
Rock bottom. Your bank account shows negative $400.
Woo, been
You
it.
lost your job 3 months ago.
Damn.
There's an eviction notice taped to the door. You have 3 days. You have no friends, no family, and your credit cards are maxed out.
Shit.
You have nothing left. You're done. You open your mailbox. There's just one heavy envelope, but it has no address. You open it. Inside is a single card. Purpose and prosperity await if you give yourself up completely.
Oh, no. We might have to click off this shit. Hold on,
Send a
bro.
message to this phone number if you are ready. You stare at it. This is insane. It's probably a scam.
Yo, is there a movie like this, bro? It need to be a movie like this ASAP, bro. Like getting inducted into like the Illuminati and shit like that, bro. You know how crazy that shit would go, bro? No bull, bro. And I'm not even like, for me, I ain't never been a fan, never will, never have. I ain't finna say too much on this shit. All I'm finna say is thank you, Beyonce, gang.
Nothing left to lose. You send the message and go to sleep. Level 2.
Yo, I saw this video. No, I ain't gonna lie, bro. This really a sensitive subject for real. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I saw this video game. I don't know if y'all seen it, chat. I seen on IG. It was some police officer in some country. I don't know if it was in America or what. But like I don't know what happened, but this nigga had like 5 hitmen all waiting at the coffee shop he go to like every day, bro. It was the craziest shit, bro. Soon as he walked in, they was all sitting outside. He walked in, he went right past them. They all got up, started blaming him. Real life, chat. It just made me think, like, if people wanted you dead, like, yo, like, you done, like, and somebody really, yo, chat, think about it. Especially if you work, chat, you go to the same job every day, you do the same thing every day, right? Like a scheduled routine. Not saying there's nothing bad with this. I'm just saying you live a routine, which is normal, which you would want to do. You would want to have a routine so life could be easier, right? Let's say you had a normal routine, chat. If somebody wanted you dead, you would be dead. I know it sounds crazy, but it's just so true, bro. Like, imagine you go to the same job every day where somebody knows you go, or you go to the same coffee shop right before you go to that job, or right after that you pick the kid up from the same school. Like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Apprentice.
Shit is,
you
like,
wake
life
up
is
the
crazy,
next morning.
chat, for real.
There's an email in your inbox.
You say you trust nobody, but you trust everybody every day, chat. As soon as you walk outside your house, you trust everyone, chat.
It's from Goldman Sachs.
Whether you like it or not.
They're offering you a job. Junior analyst. But you never applied. You don't even have a finance degree. The email says you start tomorrow. You
What?
show up, and you have no idea what you're doing. But every time you're stuck, your phone buzzes. It's a message from an unknown number. It tells you exactly what to do, which reports to read, which meetings to attend, which executives to impress. You follow the instructions, and you rise fast. 6 months in, you're already getting promoted. Your coworkers hate you. They think you're kissing up, but they have no idea you're being controlled by the Illuminati.
Oh,
1
no.
year in, you're making $300,000. You buy a car, a watch, and a nice apartment in Manhattan.
Damn.
You're not struggling anymore. You're thriving.
This
But
don't
late
sound
at
that
night,
bad.
Your phone buzzes again. New instructions. The message from your contact is cold. Remember who built you. Remember who owns you. Level 3, the spy. You get a text. It's an invitation. A charity gala at the Plaza Hotel.
Okay.
Black tie. You're not important enough to be invited to something like this. But your name is on the list, and you go. The room is full of power. Senators, CEOs, old
Yeah,
money
come on,
families.
bro. This got
You're
evil
told to
written all
mingle.
over it. I
You
can't
meet
even
a
see niggas'
congressman's
expressions.
daughter.
This shit
She's
got evil
26.
written all over.
Harvard Law. She likes you. You exchange numbers, you meet for coffee, then drinks, and eventually dinner.
Yo,
She
that's the devil, man. Come on, you can't read this shit.
talks. You listen. She tells you about her father's Congress work, about the bills he's pushing, about the donors who are pressuring him. You take mental note, and you report everything back.
Yes.
The unknown number replies, "Good work. We are very impressed." Your phone buzzes with new instructions. Attend this event. Befriend this person. Ask about this topic. You're not selling stocks anymore. You're collecting confidential information.
What?
You're building a network. You're a node in a system you don't fully understand.
Wow.
But you're moving up fast. Level 4.
Too
The
fast.
Insider. You're the vice president of investment strategy at Goldman Sachs now. You have an office with a view. You have your own team of secretaries. You have direct access to the senior partners. Your phone buzzes constantly now. The messages are more specific, more demanding. Buy these stocks before the announcement. Sell these before the crash. Steer this deal towards this outcome. You're not just gathering information anymore. You're acting.
You can't
on it.
quit. Like,
Your
hey,
insider
wait. At some point, this shit gonna get overwhelming, bro. I ain't gonna lie. The 6 months on top of that was already enough, gang.
trading on a massive scale, and you're manipulating markets. You make a recommendation in a meeting, the firm follows it, and 3 days later, the market moves exactly as predicted.
Wow.
You make the firm $100 million.
Wow.
And you pocket $2 million for yourself.
Wow.
No one questions how you knew. They think you can predict the future or something. But your contacts tell you what's going to happen before it happens. You're not working for Goldman. You're working for the Illuminati. You've never met them in person. You don't know their names, but you follow their orders.
You don't even know what they
trigger
look like.
crashes, create rallies, you build generational wealth during this chaos. You also engineered to crash the tech sector last week. Billions of dollars shifted. Thousands of people lost their retirement savings, but you slept fine. You bought a
Wow.
penthouse in Malibu. You drive a Bentley, and you just got invited to Davos. You've become
What?
an asset, and a very important one. Level 5, the ghost. Your phone rings. It's not a text this time, it's a call.
Oh, no.
The voice is old, authoritative, powerful. You've been selected for a new assignment.
Can't sound worse than my
Politics.
father.
You're being pulled out of finance. You're now a campaign strategist. They give you a name.
Unless the nigga
Richard
from
Ashford.
Allstate
He's
answered that
running for
call. Come
re-election
on, bro.
in
Niggas
Ohio.
ain't threatening me
He's
on
been
the
a member
phone,
for
gang.
12 years, and the Illuminati need him. You receive a wire transfer.
Where is your
$15
wallet?
million. Completely untraceable. Need him. You receive a wire transfer. $15 million. Completely untraceable. Your job is simple. Make him win. You move to Columbus to meet the senator. He knows who you really work for. He's been one of them for years.
Wow.
You rebuild his campaign from the ground up. You hire the best consultants. You buy television ads in every market. And you run brutal attacks against his opponent. You hit him hard and dig up the dirt. An affair from 20 years ago. A drunk driving arrest that was buried, and you leak it all to the press.
What?
The senator's opponent is destroyed. And on election night, Ashford wins by a landslide. You get a message. Well done. 2 weeks later, you're given another name. A gubernatorial race in Florida. Then a congressional race in Nevada.
Yo,
You're
this
not
how nigga.
running just one campaign. You're running 6. You are a ghost. Your name never appears in public filings, but you're shaping elections across the country. You're installing senators, governors, congressmen. They all owe their careers to you, which means they all owe their careers to the Illuminati. Level 6, the Puppet Master.
Yeah,
Your
bro. This
candidate
nigga done
just
took
won-
over the world, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. This nigga went from bankrupt, -400 to turn Donald. This nigga literally Donald Trump, bro. I'm not even saying. I'm looking at it.
But your job isn't over.
Oh, it's not him.
You
My
draft the legislation that they introduce. Voting guidelines, tax codes. You're not writing speeches anymore. You're writing the law.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. The
Passes
nigga who made this video still alive, bro.
Texas that privatizes part of the state's energy grid. The Illuminati own the companies that win the contracts.
They probably
A bill
put this
passes
shit
in
out. Fuck
Pennsylvania
it. They probably
that
was like,
changes
fuck it.
regulations. Labor costs drop. Your friends make millions. You are invisible, but your impact is national.
Wow.
Hundreds of millions of people are feeling the effects of decisions you're making in back rooms and private dinners. You're also invited to a compound in Montana. It's your first in-person meeting. There
Wow.
are 12 people in the room. You recognize 3 of them. A former Secretary of State, a billionaire tech founder, and a media mogul. They don't introduce themselves. They don't need to. They tell you you're doing excellent work. They tell you you're ready for the next phase. International operations.
No.
Level 7, the Shadow.
Oh my
You're not
God,
in
you're
politics
losing it, bro.
anymore. You're in intelligence.
That a
Mossad,
swastika?
The CIA, MI6. You don't work for these agencies, you work with them. You coordinate classified operations that change history forever. You're given a country, hypothetically, let's say Venezuela.
Yeah.
The president is not cooperating. He's nationalizing oil assets and he's threatening to sell oil to China. But this is unacceptable. You coordinate a regime change. You don't fly to Venezuela. You make phone calls, you arrange meetings, you move money. $10 million to opposition groups, $5 million to military generals willing to defect, $2 million to journalists to spread the right narratives. You orchestrate protests, create food shortages by disrupting supply chains. You make the country unstable.
What?
And you make the president look weak. 6 months later, there's a coup. The president flees and a new leader takes power. A leader who's been on your payroll for 3 years now. You've just orchestrated the transfer of $30 billion in wealth. You're not a spy. You're a coordinator of chaos, and you are extremely good at it.
Oh
Level
my
8,
gosh.
the Supreme Magus. You're not just powerful now, you're mythical. You're a near godlike figure within the Illuminati.
Yeah, no,
You're
yo,
one of-
stop incorporating Illuminati and God in the same sentence,
of the
bro.
12.
The fuck is wrong with
you
you?
have a title, Supreme Magus, and you wield unbelievable power. You foresee trends, alter destinies, and even own an island in the Caribbean. Not a vacation home, though. A compound. You fly powerful
So how much
guests
money
there.
he up?
Princes, presidents, billionaires. They come for the parties, the luxury.
Oh no, not the parties. Oh my God, what is that? Is that a white Diddy? Is that Donald Trump? Is that a baby? Oh my God, you niggas are sick. Oh my God, I knew it could. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Especially this nigga far right. Who is that? That Epstein with a glass of wine? I ain't gonna lie. I know they just stick figures, but I can make out body language and expressions, bro. That nigga name is Jeff. I know it.
But you're recording everything. Every conversation, every compromising moment, and every dark indulgence. You have the footage.
That's a wicked
you
smell,
have the
bro.
leverage. These people are now yours forever. They will vote the way you tell them to vote.
This
They
nigga
will pass
took
the
over the-
laws you tell them to pass.
What?
They will make the deals you tell them to make, or the footage goes public. You don't threaten them directly. You don't need to. Everyone knows. But there's a problem. Investigations into you are beginning. A journalist in Miami is asking questions about
Yo,
your island.
Oh my God. Is this the life of Epstein, bro? Am I bugging? They say he bought an island off some shit. He controlling all these niggas. He a puppet. He the mastermind. Hold on, bro. Hold on, bro.
About the flight logs, about the guests. The FBI has opened a preliminary
Now they starting investigations. Hold on, this might.
inquiry. It's nothing serious.
What island we talking
Not
about?
yet. But it's a crack in the armor. You make a phone call, and the journalist's editor kills the story. The FBI agent leading the inquiry is reassigned. You've been protected. For now. Level 9. The Architect.
The Architect.
You don't just advise the order anymore. You enforce its will. A company isn't cooperating. They won't adopt the laws the order wants. You don't ask twice. You tank their stock. You call in their loans. You destroy their reputation. With your
Evil!
money, they're begging for mercy.
Evil!
Terms, and they gladly accept. A politician is resisting, but you don't debate him. You have a spy
No,
in his
don't do it. Don't do this, man. Don't do it.
office. You know about his mistress, and you have
Ain't
many
no
juicy
stopping these
recordings.
niggas, bro.
You even know about the offshore account. So, you send him a folder. No message inside, just the evidence. He changes his vote the very next day.
This how
You
the nigga from
operate your
Ozark was
mansion
moving.
in Palm Beach now. You host gatherings
wasn't.
where the most powerful people in the world sit in your living room.
Come on,
They drink
bro.
your wine. They discuss the future.
You
And
telling
they
me we
make
don't know
deals.
everybody in this room right now, bro? Come on, gang. I could name all five of these people in this room. I won't for intelligent and smart and alive reasons.
In secret. You also know that federal agents are watching your mansion and they're building a case against you. But you're not concerned? Illuminati's
Bro, this is
connections
literally,
run
bro.
deep.
I can look. That's his
Judges,
hair.
Prosecutors, directors. You have no fear. You are untouchable. Level 10.
I'm starting to hear
The
noises I ain't hear
Illuminated.
before, chat.
You're blackmailing entire countries now. A country needs a loan? You give it to them. But there are conditions, favors, deals, bribes that need to be made to benefit your network. They refuse? The loan is denied. Their economy collapses and their currency crashes.
Wow.
Then they come back begging and they accept all the conditions. You've just enslaved an entire nation, economically speaking.
What?
You have spies everywhere, in governments, in corporations, in media organizations. You have blackmail on every politician who matters. But there's a new problem. Betrayal from within. One of the 12 is talking. You don't know who, but there are leaks. Federal eyes are watching your every move.
Oh.
The gatherings you host, the people who attend. You're still protected. The network is strong. The walls are closing in.
breaking. They're
Level
breaking.
11, the Grand Master. You control vast networks now. You don't manage one country, you manage continents. From your island, you dictate shifts in
From your
influence.
island, yo,
You
this
move
is literally
billions of dollars,
this is
you
the
topple
this is
governments,
the evil
and you
man.
install new ones. You host summits where leaders fly in from all over the world. They meet in secret. They plan wars, they plan peace, they plan the future, and the world has no idea. Billions of people live their lives completely unaware that you're pulling the strings.
Wow.
You decide which technologies get released, which ones stay hidden. You decide which famines happen and which ones get relief. You are playing a game with the entire planet as the chessboard, and you've never felt more powerful. But the police are closing in. The FBI, Interpol, they're building a case. Money laundering, human trafficking, racketeering,
Wow.
conspiracy, but you're not worried. The Illuminati's connections will keep you safe. Senators, judges, agency directors, they're all on your payroll. You've been here before. You've survived interrogations. You'll survive this one too. Level 12, the eye at the peak.
This shit getting
You
scary,
engineer
chat.
pandemics. You create resource shortages.
What?
The eye at the peak. You engineer pandemics. You create resource shortages. You orchestrate disasters. A lab in China needs funding. You provide it. The research is dangerous, but it's necessary for the next phase. A virus escapes. Maybe it's an accident.
No!
Maybe it's not. The world shuts down. Economies collapse and governments seize
This nigga's behind
emergency
COVID!
powers. You provide them with vaccine contracts, tracking systems, and digital currencies. And you make sure to profit as much as possible
Oh
from
my
the crisis
gosh.
you've created. Billions of lives are disrupted and millions die. But the strategic goal has been achieved. Wealth is consolidated, power is centralized, control is tightened, but as you're sitting in your mansion watching the news, you hear it. Sirens, helicopters, your security team is shouting. The front door explodes open. FBI, Interpol, US Marshals. Before long, you're in handcuffs, tossed into the back of a car. You're being arrested. Level 13, the fallen angel. You're in a cell. You're in the Metropolitan Correctional Center, Manhattan. Maximum security.
Yes.
You're not with the general population. You're isolated, protected. Your lawyers are the best in the world. They're filing motions. They're calling in favors. Judges are being contacted.
No.
Prosecutors are being
Stay in
pressured.
jail.
You'll be out in weeks, maybe days. The trial will be a sham. The jury will be bribed. The witnesses will be threatened. You've seen this before. You've orchestrated this before. You're calm. You're confident. But then your cell door opens. It's not a guard. It's someone else. Someone you don't recognize. They're wearing a uniform, but something is wrong. They step inside and quickly close the door behind them. You start to speak, but they move fast. You don't have time to react. It's over. The Illuminati protects its own until it doesn't. You served your purpose. Now your time is up.
Wow.
Level 1.
Wow. Chat. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. W Drew, no. I ain't gonna lie. I wasn't even really talking that whole time because I was crazy. I was really. Nah. Who y'all think they were talking about, chat? Put it in the comments who they were talking about. Come on, we already know who they talking about. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Yo, just to think about that, it's crazy, bro. Orchestrating mass pandemics, making countries go bankrupt, killing millions of people, bro. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Now that Epstein is gone, who y'all think has stepped up? Who y'all? All right, yeah, nope. That's the end of the video, chat. No outro, no nothing. We out, bro. Dead ass. We out. I said too much.